めく迷宮のバルクリーこの世界の嘆きの輪を終わらせて
Welcome back. In between the parts, I did some missions. Apparently, if I completed the mission which was kill stuff, I got a scene. This is voiced, but obviously I had to do my intro. And he did say, we finished our mission safely.
But of course. This was fairly simple compared to our usual missions, after all.
Don't get carried away, Ichinomiya. You're recovering from illness, after all.
It wasn't particularly an illness, you know.
Now, let's leave it at that. Since we've just finished, let's head back and have tea together, okay?
Yes. Yes.
That's right! We're all gonna celebrate Luna's return!
Oh, well done.
Amal! That's a secret.
Oh.
Huh? Is there something the matter with me?
Well, we may as well tell her, but well, we don't have to really, because if she's that confused, might be alright.
Nothing at all. Come on, Captain. Hurry and give us the order to return.
Quickly.
Right, then...
Captain? What's wrong?
No, it's nothing. Must have been my imagination.
No, do tell. Who are you? We've done the quest there. Also did some messing around in between the parts as well to see if I could figure out how to get these cooperation skills going off. Because it's like, at first I was like, if they're not working, they just don't work for some reason. Do I need to be in overdrive or something like that? And it's like, nothing's working out. Then I checked the toggle details. It's only usable in certain formations. So I need to get some more formations, because I changed to square, and then I could do lock shot. But if we have a look at the Radiant Twins, they can do it in square. I didn't realise. It didn't come up as an option, so I was very confused. So yeah, they can do it in square with left key and left wall as well. So it's like, I've got to find the right combinations. And square is probably the best, it seems, to get both pairs of co-op skills. Right, so anyway, we need to return to base. So there's a teleport crystal down here. Oh, he's grunting again. Let's return to base.
So hungry.
I know. Are we not having the party when we return? I thought that was going to be it, but apparently not. There are no missions. Right, let's report.
As expected of our captain.
Oh, I should have done the other ones first. Something to do with expulsion missions, alright. Oh, I can't hand in them. That's good.
This is above and
I'm glad I got all the other
beyond
ones done first
expectations.
before that then. I'll have to remember that in future. Right, let's back out. We've probably got a scene.
As of this mission, my report finds that there are no problems with Luna Ichinomiya returning to the Force.
Indeed, you did quite well, especially with her cooperation skill.
Good work. Continue to make sure she doesn't use her limiter. For now, at least.
I've been using it quite a bit, but alright.
For now? What do you mean?
I ordered the lab to make a new TCS prototype. It should reduce burden on the user and allow for greater performance. Ichinomiya's case was a good sample. It'll take time, but it should be less common for split personalities to occur.
Less common.
Commander. Thank you.
It's too early to celebrate. We don't know if implementation's possible yet. Fight carefully until we get a result. Got it?
It's going to be possible, because, you know, it's a game.
Yes, ma'am.
It's gonna happen. I was gonna say, like, there's no events, and then it was like, oh no, there's a red one in our room. Where's the party? What happened to the party? Oh, Mr. Shiramine, hello. Is something the matter? My pudding is gone! Oh, pudding? I put something in my fridge and was planning on eating it today. Do you know anything about this, Hazuki? I wouldn't know anything about that. It's your room, Captain. Right, of course. I wonder if someone ate it. I just emptied most of the trash cans and I didn't see any traces of it. Maybe you ate it and forgot. No, that's not possible. Who has the nerve to eat someone else's pudding? Unforgivable! Miss Suzuki, do you really have no idea who may have eaten it? I'm sorry, I don't. Maybe you should conduct interviews to find the culprit. Interviews? Go talk to everyone directly. If they're being honest, their story will check out. If not, there's sure to be a contradiction. You are the captain, so it would be normal for you to want to have discussions with your team from time to time. Although it may be going a little overboard for these discussions to revolve around your pudding. I see, interviews. To find the culprit and apprehend them. Mr. Shiramine, eh? Yeah, that's his name. Alright, let's do it. We're really going to? Yes, even if simple pudding, it's still theft. Even if simple pudding. Okay, another superior's mumble. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Right, we need to find the pudding thief. Here's the interview room where we'll be conducting our interviews. We need like a light on their face. Like, you know, shock them, like proper interviews. Alright, time to begin. Mission manual. In this interview, you will gather information from the force members and look for the culprit who ate the pudding. The culprit will most likely lie, so look for discrepancies within the gathered information and report the culprit. There is a limit to the total number of questions you may ask all members. When the number of questions reaches 0, the interview will end. When the interview ends, you will compile a report on who your suspect is. You will identify a suspect along with their false testimony and the other testimonies which support your decision. The testimony you designate as false will require a basis for that claim. You need to select 2 or more testimonies you designate as true in order to qualify the false testimony. You can select a maximum of 4 true testimonies. Right, okay. Begin interview. So it's only those... It's only the 5. What about the guys? What information we got? Nothing. Okay. Alright, let's start with I. I suspect she ate the pudding. She's one for sweets, so you know. Sorry for calling you on short notice. Oh, no, it's no problem, Captain. What's going on? There was something I wanted to ask you. Yes? It's about pudding. Huh? Pudding? Correct. Someone's eaten my pudding. If possible, I'd like to identify the culprit and reprimand them. I see. So I just wanted to talk to you and see if you knew anything. Now, let's begin the interview. I'd like to discuss the matter of my missing pudding. First off, it wasn't me. The person who stole your pudding. I have an alibi, Captain. I was with Luna in the morning. Right, okay, Luna in the morning. I was alone in the afternoon, though, so I have no alibi for that time. Alright, who will you ask about? Well, it has to be about Luna, because that was in the morning, so... She was playing cards with me in my room this morning, but I didn't see any signs of her being your pudding thief. We worked together in the afternoon, though. Before she left my room, she said she was hungry and was going to Kana's place. Alright, okay. What about you, I didn't see her all day, so I really can't say anything. I think I remember hearing her voice when going upstairs around noon. She said, if I'm found out, but I couldn't hear the rest. Huh. Right, but here's the question. My left 4 in the top left. Does that count for the whole thing? That concludes our interview. Thank you, good work. Of course, thank you, Captain. Right, do I only have 4 here? Yes, you see? Gotta be careful, I can't just ask questions about everyone. So we got maybe UA, maybe Luna. Let's see with Luna, see if everything cross-references. Pardon for calling you in so suddenly. It is no trouble, Captain. More importantly, what is the matter? Well, it's a little hard to admit, but my pudding was stolen and eaten without permission. Oh my, pudding you say? Yes, I can see you understand this extremely bothersome issue. I can always buy pudding again. That isn't the issue. The problem is someone ate it without proper clearance. No, it's the fact it was your pudding. It is wrong to take someone else's things. I understand the situation. Alright, so then. Now let's begin the interview. I'd like to discuss the matter of my missing pudding. Your pudding? Yes, Captain. I have no knowledge of it, but more importantly, please listen. My favorite hat has gone missing. This is no time for me to have an interview. I must search for it. How dare you? No, you're not getting away from here. I was with Ai in the morning, so I can testify for her during that time. It seems she ran out of tea at one point, so she left her room to fetch some for Kana. But she immediately returned to her room afterwards. Just like, what to ask about you, eh? Oh, no. Does that count as one? Better not do. I met Yue before noon and again at night. I met her before noon while I was heading to the cafeteria to have Kana prepare a meal. That cross-references. At night, I went to ask Kengo about my hat. I was told my expression was scary. Alright, that should be the end of this interview. Good work. Yes, thank you very much. Good work to you as well, Captain. Alright, Yue. Oh, God. Sorry for calling you so suddenly. It's no problem. What's the matter, Captain? Now I think about it, there's no way Yue could have done it. And won't she get angry if I ask something so stupid? Captain? What are your thoughts on military discipline, Yue? Discipline? Of course, I believe it to be an important enactment that affects the base of the leadership of the military. Right. If violations of orders occurred regularly, winnable fights would be lost. It is expected of soldiers to follow the laws. You're right. There's no way it's Yue. Well... Captain? Well, I'll be honest. Someone ate my pudding. My pudding. It was in my room. Well, I know it's pudding, and this might be overblown, but... could kind of call this... theft and... Kind of. It's theft, Captain. No question about it. You could say it's trespassing as well, couldn't you? Well, the culprit presumably lives here on the base, so I don't know about it. About if that would... Either way, this is a problem. It must be dealt with swiftly. You're right. I was thinking I'd give the person a real strict warning. Isn't that a bit soft? Worst case scenario, I doubt one could argue against a proper court-martial. Court-martial? No. That's going way too far. I asked you to come here in case you had any information of the culprit. I don't suspect you, though. Alright, of course. Well, proceed with your investigation. Ask me anything. Thank you, then. This is almost blown completely out of proportion. Sheesh. Now, let's begin the interview. I'd like to discuss the matter of my missing pudding. Me, I spent my time in the cafeteria during the morning. I met with Luna, so she could be able to testify for me. During the afternoon, I spoke with Ku. Wait, what was that? Did she say morning? During the afternoon, I spoke with Ku about formations. If you ask her and Kengo, you should be able to have evidence. Alright, so... Spent my time... So she spent the time in the morning in the cafeteria. She met Luna. Luna met Yue before noon and again at night. So during the afternoon about formations, ask about Kengo. This is... She didn't see her all day, so she can't really say anything. I remember hearing a voice when going upstairs. At noon she said, if I find out, but I couldn't hear the rest. At night I went to ask about Kendo about my hat. I was told my expression was scary. Why would your expression be scary? We don't know Luna's whereabouts in the afternoon, really. So if you spoke with Ku, I'm gonna believe you on that. Luna's the culprit so far, in my opinion. We'll ask Ku some stuff. Oh no, I didn't mean that. I meant we'd ask Ku questions. Damn it. I met with Ku in the afternoon in the second floor common room. We were exchanging our thoughts on formations during combat with Chimera. After taking the hat I tore, I carried Kengo to the medical room. Uh-oh. If someone there discovers I'm responsible for the hole in it. Oh dear. I meant complete. Alright, that should be the end of this interview. Thank you. You're dismissed. Yes, sir. Thank you. I'll take my leave now. Right, Amal's the one who's missing from this equation. We need Amal. I did want to ask some questions of Q, but, you know. Sorry for calling you in so suddenly. Oh, don't worry about it. What's up, big bro? Well, it's about my pudding. Someone ate it without my permission, and I'm trying to identify the culprit. Huh? Pudding? Yeah, my pudding. Oh, there's a giant moth. Ugh. I have to kill that later. It's invaded my lands. It must be destroyed. Are you suspecting me, Captain? That kind of bums me out. No, not at all. I just wanted to see if you might have any idea who ate it. I see. Okay then. You have questions ready, right? Fire away, big bro. Right, okay then. Now, let's begin the interview. I'd like to discuss the matter of my missing pudding. Big bro, no matter what crime my friends or me commit, I won't ever lie to you. So there's nothing I can say about the matter. If I had to, I'd guess Luna might be suspicious. I think I saw her leave your room in the afternoon. It's Luna! It's Luna! It's gotta be Luna. I trust Amal, so... I saw Luna in the afternoon while I was heading to the station, I think. Huh? It was right when I was leaving the captain's room. I remember seeing her in the cafeteria too. She was pressing a cowering Kenga with a scary smile. What, were they about to fight? Sheesh. Alright, that should be the end of this interview. Okie dokie, good work. Alright, so we'll finish the interview. I'm gonna go with Luna. Alright, I've mostly finished hearing everyone's story, so now, once you're finished, you can organize who's the most suspicious and your reasoning behind that. Who's suspicious and reasoning? Yes, I happen to have some leftover papers for questioning, so why don't you use these to organize? Thanks, it's a big help. Just need to pick out the contradictions from the testimonies you hear. The culprit will be lying, so they will say something different from the testimony of others. If you have a testimony that contradicts the testimony of someone else, that can serve as enough of a basis of suspicion. However, unless you have 2 or more testimonies from other people, that basis will be weak. Watch out for the false testimonies, and 2 testimonies that contradict it, for a total of 3 testimonies. I see. If there were only 2 different testimonies, you wouldn't know which is false. Exactly. However, 2 testimonies from the same person would be treated as only one. That's because even if you choose 2 testimonies from one person, there's a possibility that they're lying. Right, but at times when there aren't enough testimonies for what we've heard, then it can't be helped. We should let it go. Huh? That easily? Yeah, it's alright as long as we find the culprit. Call who you think is suspicious and question them directly. Still, all this talk about culprits and investigations, this is starting to sound like pretty serious stuff. Well, it is pudding, come on now. Well, desperate times call for desperate measures, Captain. Miss Suzuki, never would have guessed that you'd be the type to enjoy the interrogation process. But okay, let me try organizing the testimony into a report. Okay, so... First off, it wasn't me, the person who stole your pudding. I have an alibi, Captain. I was with Luna in the morning. I was alone in the afternoon, so I have no alibi for that time. Okay. Is that all we've got? Oh no, this is I's stuff. Got it. So I was with I in the morning, so I can testify her during that time. It's fine. So in the morning, that works. There's 2 that were there. It seems she ran out of tea at one point, so she left her room to fetch some for Kana, but she immediately returned to her room afterwards. So I have an alibi, Captain. I was alone in the afternoon. See, that contradicts. Why does it say specify no one? Not sure what I'm meant to do here. Oh, it's question mark is create a report. Current suspect, yes. Alright, so that's who I've got. I've got to press square to select who I suspect. My favorite had gone missing. This is not the time for me to have an interview. I must search for it. We went together in the afternoon though. Before she left the room, she said she was hungry when going to Kana's place. Seeing her in the cafeteria too, she was pressing a cowering Kingo with a scary smile. Were they about to fight? Sheesh. She got it for Kengo. This is what it is, isn't it? I'm putting that in there. Hat had gone missing. I'm going to say that's nonsense. During the afternoon, I spoke to Q about formations. If you ask her and Kengo, you should be able to have evidence. Why Kengo as well? I feel that's related. So there's nothing I can say about the matter. Luna might be suspicious. Saw her leave your room in the afternoon. Right, I'm gonna say that's it. So, report. So one of them didn't work, from the looks of it. And submit the report to... Well, I guess there's no one here to submit it to right now. Do you have an idea of who might be the culprit? I'm not totally sure, but I think I got a good idea who it might be. Okay, then let's call that person and talk to them one more time. What's the matter, Amal? What's wrong? Mr. Shiramine, your voice is strained. You sound rather suspicious. Oh, what's wrong, Amal? Well, you see, about the interviews you've been doing. Huh? I'm sorry, I'm the one who ate the pudding. I'm sorry. Liar! Amal? I went to hang out at your room, but you weren't there. I saw it sitting there and, well... I never got to eat a lot of sweets growing up. I'd never seen pudding before. I was just curious about it. I knew I shouldn't have, but after I saw it, I just couldn't resist and sniff, sniff. Hey, Amal. I just got scared that you'd be mad about it, so I didn't say anything. Next thing I knew, you were conducting interviews. I knew I couldn't hide it anymore, and I got even more scared. I'm so sorry. Sniffle. Amal, it's fine. It's alright. I can just buy another one, okay? But I'm sure it was a burden. It's just pudding, though, so this time I'll let it go. But next time, just ask me, okay? Big bro. If you want, I'll buy one for you next time, too. Don't cry anymore, alright? Ugh, that moth's right near me. Go away, moth. Go away. Really? It's really okay? Yes, of course. Thank you, big bro. Again, I'm really sorry, and thank you. Don't mention it. You're dismissed. Yes, sir. Please excuse me. Mr. Shiramine, pudding can be purchased from just about anywhere. Amal is free to buy as many as he'd like. Huh? Also, just sitting there. Wasn't it in the refrigerator? What? Could it be? Too easy, big bro. Just as I thought.
They said we were going to have Luna's celebration in the cafeteria.
Tricked us. Amal tricked us.
What the? What was that noise?
Oh, Mr. Shiramine, just a moment.
What's wrong? What's going...
I think you should look over there.
Uh-oh. What's going on?
What on earth happened?
They were talking about Miss Luna. I said it was her fault, and Yue told her not to be conceited.
Oh, great.
I think I was hurt by those words, so things escalated and...
Please, leave this to me. Calm down, both of you! Weren't we going to celebrate Luna's return?
Captain?
Also, Yue, I heard what happened. Don't you think you went a little too far?
I apologize.
Hey, wait, Yue! We're not done talking here!
Captain, please go talk to her.
I will.
What? Aren't you angry too? We should talk too.
I was upset, but I understand where she's coming from. We ended up exchanging some pretty heated words. It'd be best if you spoke to her at this point, Captain. I'm sure I wouldn't be able to help the situation at all.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Dear, oh dear. No side events or anything like that? I enjoyed that interrogation bit, though. That was fun. So we're going to be doing that more in future, apparently. I need to get better at it, because Amal completely tricked me. I probably would have helped if I had more of the testimonies, but it was a tutorial one, so I know now to investigate better, basically.
What do you want?
Alright, jeez.
I wanted to talk to you a little about what happened in the cafeteria. Whoa! What's with the gun?
Which one?
Oh, sorry. I was planning on getting some training in. Just getting ready.
Can I come with you? We can talk while we're at it, if you don't mind.
I don't mind. If you can keep up, that is.
I missed again.
You are an awful... Oh, there's a moth again! Awful shot.
Try holding it up higher. Also, if you want to increase your accuracy, you should probably use both hands.
I need to get rid of that moth. I'll open the doors, probably let it out. I mean, why is it flying about? It's 2 in the afternoon. I don't know.
Like this?
Captain, what were your marksmanship grades?
Bad.
For some strange reason, I managed to hit things on the battlefield. Don't worry about me. Please focus on your own training. That's why we came here, right?
Advice taken.
You're so strong, Yue. How can you stay so strong like that?
I like that CG.
I'm not strong. I just don't preoccupy myself with trivial matters. Sometimes it hurts people. It's unintentional.
You mean like with I just now? You talk a lot about being in the military, but can I ask you something? What were you doing before all of that?
Honestly, I don't really know anymore. I was aimless, really. I found living difficult without any direction. I was cowardly, but I felt safe following someone else's orders. Perhaps that's why I stayed with him.
Him?
You mean the mentor you've mentioned before? The one that was kind of peculiar?
He would cut anything that didn't align with him out of his life. He always said one needed to know their place in life. If one was a superior, he should show perfect management. And if one was a soldier, perfect obedience.
He sounds so different from me.
Indeed.
At the time, that was comforting to me. It was simple and easy to follow.
What about now?
Do you want me to change, Captain?
Little bit. Of course.
I do wish you'd change, at least a little. We're allies who fight together, but I want us to be friends too.
Exactly.
So, you really aren't that different from my old mentor. You want me to do whatever you order, correct?
Okay, that sounds a bit odd.
No! I simply want you to fight with your own will, Yue.
My will is to obey orders. My will is to keep receiving them. My apologies. I understand full well that I'm troubling you, Captain. But I can't help myself.
It's alright. I'm sorry for troubling you myself.
No, don't. As long as you understand where I'm coming from, there's no need to apologize.
Oh, but you should apologize to Ai. That's an order. She got your intent, but I can't approve of that behavior.
Yes, sir.
Alright. I guess I'll keep training a bit. I've gotta hit the bullseye at least once. I don't want to lose my dignity.
50,000 bullets later.
I believe you've already lost a fair amount, considering all of your shots so far.
Indeed.
I'm joking.
She's not joking.
That's the first time I've seen you smile. It's nice to see for once.
What? We've seen her smile before. Oh no, she covers it, doesn't she? She has the little scarf, she covers her face.
Captain, do you ever wonder what it might be like to get shot in the face?
Whoa!
I'm sorry. I'll take the practice seriously.
What is with this man? I've such difficulty dealing with him. He makes my heart pound.
I have no idea why.
Did you say something?
I said you're extremely clumsy as usual. Focus on the task at hand.
Oh, tactics plugging 3! Alright then. Right, I've got to get rid of that moth. Go away! Go away! Oh god, it's gone above my head now. I don't know what it's doing. It may land on me at any moment. Go away! Go away. Anyway, I'm going to end this part here and try and get rid of this moth. And in the next part, we'll do some side events. I'll probably get these done if I can. Oh, there's a lot to do. Yeah, I'll probably get loads of these done. It may start with, like we did with this part, another scene just starting at the start.
Please help me out. I appreciate it.
So I'm gonna get those done in between the parts and start the next part. Hopefully we'll see these scenes. Hopefully. and then we'll go hand in those missions and see if we get the story continue. So we'll see you then. Goodbye for now.
抱きしめたら溢れる涙